It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First carry here for Kenneth Walker to third. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Roll. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Taylor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Colston Loveland, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So here are the Vikings now as they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Jahdae Barron. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Eagle defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, but they haven't been successful so far. I wonder if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
Daniels looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ready? Come back team. Wrap roll 80.
They throw it out right complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
On the ball, now.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First down and goal to go.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And give him a full 10 yards there. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go streak.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot?
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hand.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. There's Murray. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
18 Rattler, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down. Murray changing to play. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Go!
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Daniel's going to throw for it. This one complete to Scott Miller. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. You look at this defense for the Vikings. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. He'll try to do it himself. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Murray now. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. Murray now to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
To throw, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Murray going to fire one out wide. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Murray going to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Bronco 80, Dragon 60. Get him.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Ready? Warriors, get up. 60 Eagles, 60 Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19.
Here's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
70 Lions.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
79 Broncos. 18, 5 in.
To the air goes Daniels. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. That's tremendous field position that they were given following your turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Straight ahead, Walker. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Shotgun now from Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Pittman from 17 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap, cup 19, cup 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, bowls over it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready up. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
60 Vikings.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
A gain of 10 yards.
77.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28.
Jonathan Taylor.
Hot 70.
A 7-yard gain.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And Diggs has it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
18
goal.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Eagles' 9-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Danny Gray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
Will line up for the
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A final shot before half from Murray. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now, I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
It's complete to Diggs. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
3 yards. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Daniels looking to throw. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Rig alert, rig alert. Viking 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
Here's Taylor again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready,
back to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. Turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Here's Murray. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ken Walker, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Vikings 22. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple. A tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Daniels. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. You'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll come up 2nd and 7. On the handoff, Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
60 bites, 60 bites, no street.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Alert.
Again, it's Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run. Taylor. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Shoots past him. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Hey, Ace. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. The toss here completed to Pittman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elijah Arroyo. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good run here as he'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running left, Taylor. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Go!
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And got his man, complete. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 4th quarter lead. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Here's second and a yard. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead, Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sticking with Walker on second down.
Probably got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He's back to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here comes second down.
Warriors 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go street. Rig alert, rig alert.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
On the ready.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Go. Panthers, 19. Steady.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, break. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Philadelphia, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.